Hey guys, it's Peter from Dragon's Lair here. Today I've got a Lorcana set for red-blue deck list spotlight that I'd like to share with you guys. This deck is a bit more of a budget build, and it uses quite a few different cards to what you see in the red-blue meta decks that using, your big hitters like your Maleficent, your Lucky Dimes, your Sisu, and that sort of thing. Today, we are focusing a little bit more on our location cards in red and blue. We've got 3 of them that really provide a lot of value. They all have a bit of a passive passive lore gaining each turn. And then we've got a few cards that are going to tie this all together, and that's how we're going to win the game. Not any huge big combo turns. What we're doing is we're going to chip away, gaining 2, 3, 4 lore a turn, and just get some good value. So the 3 locations that we're using are Motunui, which costs 2 to put down. It's 1 to move your character here, 5 willpower, and whenever a character is banished here, while they're there, you can put that character face down in your Inkwell, so it gives us a little bit more staying power in the mid to late game. We've got McDuck Manor, just a big location, 9 willpower, and it gains you 2 lore a turn, so they really have to deal with that. And then you've got the RLS Legacy as well. Again, costs you 4 to put down, 8 willpower, so big tough location to deal with by your opponent. Passively gains you 2, and then your characters also gain evasive while they're here, and then you can pay less to get your characters there if you've already got one there. These locations are all kind of tied together with our mate Jim Hawkins from Treasure Planet. So he costs you 5, he's a 4/4, that's all great. Quest for 2, fantastic, love that. Whenever we play him, we can play a location that with cost 4 or less for free. So any 3 of our locations, pop Jim down, pop our location down, and then his other ability activates. Whenever you play a location, he can move there for free. So particularly if we're putting him on like the RLS Legacy, he's going to gain a lot of value very quickly. Now, how else does this deck sort of do what it needs to do? Well, we have a lot of cheaper characters that quest for either 2 or 3. We've got Genie, who's a 2-drop. None of these stats are particularly amazing, but combine them with our locations and a few other cards, then we're starting to see some value come through. So we've got Genie Cramped in the Lamp, Winnie the Pooh having a think. So the upside of him is when he quests, I can put a card from my hand into the Inkwell face down. So again, we're getting that mid to late game sort of bonus. The Queen has an ability that lets us get some item cards into our hand, and we are running the Pawpsicle Hiram Flaversham combo, so that is going to help us, get some of that card draw in that mid to late game. We've got our mate, the Caterpillar. He quests for 3. So we're going to pop him on a location. They have to deal with him. So again, those location bonuses from Motunui and RLS Legacy are really going to come in handy here. We've got Prince Eric. That again, he's questing for 2. When he's banished, I can banish chosen character. So he's a bit of a more budget-friendly bit of removal. We've talked about Hiram. You all know Hiram Flaversham. And we've got Lady Tremaine as well. Again, she costs 6, she quests for 2, that really doesn't matter. When we play her, each opponent chooses and banishes one of their characters, so she's a bit of that board control, a much more cost-effective than, your Maleficent. We are running the Pawpsicle. Again, combos nicely with Hiram Flaversham, we all know that one. We do have a couple other items here. We've got the Great Stone Dragon. A lot of our creatures are going to get banished pretty early, so Great Stone Dragon, we're going to get some more value out of those guys once they've hit the discard. We're going to ramp up a little bit more, so we can empty our hands in the mid to late game when we're really trying to push and get that last little bit of lore to win the game. What we do also have is a very underutilized card, but fits perfectly in a deck like this, called Vault Door. So Vault Door says your locations and characters gain resist +1. So especially against aggro decks or mid-rangey decks, they really have to devote a lot more resources to clearing our board, which is gaining us a lot of passive lore. We do only have 2 actions in this... two actions and 1 song. So we've got Distract, which is mostly there for the card draw, but chosen character gets -2 power for this turn sometimes can be relevant. Brawl is quite important because we do need to keep that board clear early. There's some key cards like Robin Hood. If we can make sure that we take care of the baby Robin Hood, that's really going to slow down them getting to the big Robin Hood and a few cards like that. So Brawl is quite important to make sure that we keep our board clear and ready to go. And then we do have a couple of Be Prepared here. None of our characters can sing this song. That's perfectly fine. If we've got 3 locations out and we're gaining 3 or 4 lore per turn, sometimes a Be Prepared on curve to clear out everything will get us over the line for the win. So this deck, really, really fun. It curves out nicely. It's got a lot of cool characters in there and a little bit of different way of playing this color combination rather than your typical sort of item-heavy combo that we see a lot of. Try it out for locals, give it a go, have some fun, give us some feedback, and thank you. Catch you next time.